What's up, nerds and nerdettes and wee little nerdlings all? It's your buddy Big Johnny G for Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming. Alright, welcome back everyone. Some new faces potentially, and some returning friends. Well, thank you everyone that's been subscribing to Two Gun Pixie. You know we drop a new video every day of the week. So thank you for supporting us. And as well as supporting us over on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Oh, very cool. Thank you so much. And for those that have been checking out our Two Gun Pixie Zazzle store, looking at some of our merch, whether you bought it or not, thank you for just going and taking a look. All right, everyone, we are back for another Tabletop Takeout Tuesday. And I'm here to tell you about a game that I've been playing and I think you need to know about. I think you need to know that this is a good game. So we are going to be heading down the table and talking about a fantasy game. This is a game that I've been playing. And the 20-Sided Warriors have been checking out. And I think it's about time. Alright everyone, well with no further ado, we will talk about Iron Helm by Gnome Games. Alright, this is a one-player, solo, solitary gameplay experience. I'm getting too old for this. Well, you're going to retire as an adventurer. One last go at it. Can you make enough to retire on? Can you survive? Alright, well, we'll talk about this, and I'll see you down at the table. Iron Helm, a one-player game suitable for ages 12 and up that should run 30 to 45 minutes. This was designed by Jason Glover and published by Gnome Games. Right out of the gate, I gotta say I love how easy these rules are to learn and to teach. Now, I'll admit right up front that my first two playthroughs, I really rushed through trying to both learn the game, pick it up for the first time while filming, and I made a couple of mistakes. But don't let that take away from the fact that basically, generally, this is not a hard game to learn, as I said, or to teach. Now, one of the mechanics I like about this game is the draw two, reveal one, choose one mechanic. So the dungeon deck, that's exactly what you do. You're going to draw two cards. Only one of them you are going to draw face up and see. And then you're going to have to make a decision whether to do that one or go for the unknown. Now, this is a concept Jason Glover did in his previous title, Desolate. And I like the way it worked in that game, but he notched it up a little bit with this one. While each of the cards have two different effects, if it is the first choice card of yours or whether it is the second choice card of yours. That is really brilliant, and it prolongs the replayability of these cards. Now, the game itself, I enjoy this RPG feel, almost D&D style feel that's been infused into this card game. It allows you to level up by increasing your skills. You're not actually leveling up and following a chart like D&D, how your armor class improves, your attacks improve. No, what you're doing is you are getting the ability to just make yourself better through skills and better gear and equipment. This is simple, and it works very smoothly. The base game box itself, before you even get into the expansions, offer a very nice selection of familiar, yet interesting and fun characters to play. Little things that make them different from what you normally expect. And that is really enjoyable about the characters. Instead of going the common trope, take that common trope and give it a little bit of a twist. Another aspect of Jason Glover's game that I I just absolutely love. And I wish there was a way, well, I wish there was a reason, first of all, and then a way to incorporate this style, this thinking, into more games. And that's this morality tracker. There's certain plot cards and a few other cards that might come up that's going to give you a choice. And depending on the decision you make, you're going to either move up or move down that morality tracker. It's kind of like alignment in Dungeons and Dragons, but it's constantly evolving and constantly changing based on each and every decision you make, as opposed to this static thing that you find in D&D. And that's really enjoyable in this board game, this card game, which is why I wish there would be a reason, as I said, that there would be to incorporate or just to have it in more game systems. I enjoy the way this uses one basic core dungeon deck, and it doesn't change. As you get expansions, things are taken out of and added to the other decks, the kind of what you could think of as support decks to the main dungeon deck itself. There's things like enemy cards and loot cards, plot cards, and potion cards. And this also is helping to increase the replayability of this game. Now, when you throw on top of that the expansions, the 3 mini expansions that they've already come out with, Warren of Despair, Blackened Burrow, and Galnox Labyrinth. Respectively, there are a 2nd level, 3rd level, and 2nd level dungeon. So when you, and there already talks of more coming out. So when you take in consideration all the extra stuff, the new characters, the new enemy cards, loot cards, plot cards, potion cards, that these mini expansion packs, which really help make it feel, well, like a D&D module, an old school D&D module. Well, that's just ramping up the replayability even more. And I keep mentioning that because I think this game is extremely fun, which is why I keep mentioning the replayability of it. Because when you have a game that excites you so much, you want to be able to replay it again and again. You know, there is something small I just want to bring up before we sign off here. And it's in a few other games. Desolate uses it with an oxygen version. There's a version of this in Unbroken. It's something I really like, even though during gameplay it completely annoys the heck out of me. But for the games itself, I enjoy it. And that's the fact that in this game, you need to eat. Talk about a little injection of realism there. Yeah, at the end of each level, you need to be able to feed yourself, or you're going to go hungry and start having negative effects. Yeah, I like that. Even though I don't like it during gameplay, I do actually like it in the game. So those are my quick thoughts on why I enjoy Iron Helm and why I think you're going to enjoy this fantasy-based solo dungeon delve. Yeah, if you haven't seen this game played, if you haven't played this game, watch it, play it, and judge for yourself. I think, like us here at Two Gun Pixie, you're really going to enjoy Iron Helm.